The track and field world has been left in complete shock after Maurice Gleeton from Langston Hughes High School in Georgia delivered a performance that has rewritten the history books. Competing at the Georgia 5A Region 3 competition, Gleeton stunned spectators and experts alike with an astonishing time of 9.98 seconds in the 100 meters under fully legal wind conditions. Gleeton has made history, becoming just the second high school athlete ever to run under 10 seconds with legal wind after Christian Miller's 9.93 in 2024. What makes Gleeton's win even more amazing is how far ahead he was. He beat the second-place runner by 0.67 seconds, a huge gap in sprinting where races are usually won by tiny fractions. "Come on, life! Pull over with it's over with, golly!" exclaimed one observer as Gleeton crossed the finish line, demonstrating the immediate impact of this historic achievement. Even though this was just a regional race and not the toughest competition, breaking the 10-second barrier is a huge deal. Gleeton is now the second fastest high school sprinter ever and one of only 4 junior athletes under 20 to run sub-10 in 2025. His time of 9.98 seconds is currently the 5th fastest in the world this season among all sprinters. The 2025 season has proven historic as it marks the first time that 2 high school athletes have broken 10 seconds in the 100 meters under any conditions in the same season. Alongside Gleeton stands Braden Williams, who has gone sub-10 3 times with wind assistance, including an astounding 9.82 seconds with a plus 6.0 meters per second tailwind, described by one commentator as basically a typhoon kind of tailwind. Though Williams hasn't yet achieved a sub-10 clocking with legal wind readings, track experts estimate that his 9.82 wind-aided time would translate to approximately 9.96 seconds in still conditions, or 9.88 seconds with maximum legal wind assistance. This demonstrates the extraordinary talent emerging at the high school level. The global landscape of junior sprinting has expanded beyond American shores. 19-year-old Bandwalasa from South Africa has recorded a wind-legal 9.99 seconds plus 0.7 meters per second, while 17-year-old Australian sensation Gout ran 9.99 seconds with a slightly illegal plus 2.6 meters per second tailwind. This unprecedented depth among teenage sprinters is transforming expectations of what's possible before an athlete even reaches collegiate competition. "High schoolers are only getting faster and faster," notes one analyst, and now that the sub-10 mark has been achieved under legal weans by various athletes, there's likely to be more and more as the years move forward. This fast progress brings up a big question. Could a high school runner really make it to the World Championships and even win a medal? It's very rare, but it has happened before. In 2003, Darrell Brown from Trinidad and Tobago won a silver medal in the 100 meters at just 18 years old. He is still the youngest runner to ever win a medal in a world final for the men's 100 meters. The road to the 2025 World Championships in Tokyo won't be easy. The American trials are packed with top sprinters like Noah Lyles, Fred Kerley, Christian Coleman, and others. With so much talent, making the U.S. team might be the hardest challenge in all of track and field. This alone is one of the most difficult teams to make in the entire track and field world, explains a track expert. And if you do ever make a sprinting team representing the U.S., odds are you'll be bringing back at least one medal. Adding a slight twist to the qualification process, defending world champion Noah Lyles receives an automatic bye to compete in Tokyo, meaning one additional American will make the team. This slight opening could potentially benefit a high school phenom like Gleeton or Williams, though the odds remain exceedingly long. The international field is equally imposing. Jamaican sprinters Keishane Thompson, Oblique Seville, and Akeem Blake have shown exceptional form, while South Africa's Akani Simbine currently holds the world's fastest time in 2025. Add to this list Botswana's Letsile Tebogo and Italy's reigning Olympic champion Marcel Jacobs, and the depth of talent becomes apparent. The competitive landscape of men's sprinting has reached unprecedented depths in recent years. Since 2020, 79 sprinters have broken the 10-second barrier, with 25 running sub 9.9 and 5 breaking 9.8 seconds. To reach a world final, A teenage sprinter would likely need one of the fastest performances in junior sprinting history. Making the podium would potentially require breaking the world junior record of 9.91 seconds held by Tebogo. For perspective, a 9.91 clocking would have finished last in the 2024 Olympic final, where Oblique Seville had what was considered a bad race. Had Seville reproduced his semi-final time of 9.81, a 9.91 wouldn't have even made the final. My guess is that to earn your way onto the podium this season, you will need to run a 100 time of 9.85 or faster, and potentially a sub 9.8 could be required for the gold, predicts one analyst. Practical considerations also make a serious world championship campaign difficult for high schoolers. Most don't train for peak performance in September when world championships are typically held, as their seasons generally conclude in June or July. By September, they're already beginning their next semester of school, making it extremely challenging to maintain top form through such an extended season. It would take nothing short of a complete overhaul of someone's schedule to even consider a high schooler as a true medal prospect, notes one observer, but anything is possible when done correctly. Christian Miller's 2024 season showed just how much is possible. After becoming the first high schooler to officially run under 10 seconds, he did it several more times that year. At the U.S. Olympic trials, he ran 9.98 seconds and finished fifth, just missing the Olympic team by a tenth of a second. If there had been an automatic spot open like there will be with Noah Lyles in 2025, Miller would have been even closer to making it. The 10-second barrier, once seen as impossible for high schoolers, has now been broken. It's starting to happen more often, just like when the 4-minute mile went from being a rare record to something top high school runners achieve regularly. As Gleeton moves forward in his high school championship season, his incredible 9.98 is a big moment in track and field history. Whether he or Williams can run even faster and chase Miller's high school record, or maybe even the world junior record, is still unknown. But one thing is clear, junior sprinting has changed forever, and the future of the 100 meters looks faster than ever.
And there they go, clean start. Braden Williams with the start we expected, and Dylan Mitchell as well. And it looks like Braden Williams is going to get that.
The track and field world has been left completely stunned after 18-year-old Braden Williams shattered expectations with an astonishing 9.82-second performance in the 100 meters at the Class 6A Region 2 meet in Texas. This extraordinary achievement has not only rewritten the record books, but fundamentally changed what experts believe possible for high school sprinters in America. When Williams' time flashed on the scoreboard, the crowd erupted in disbelief. To put this performance in perspective, his 9.82-second run is faster than Noah Lyles' winning time of 9.83 seconds at the 2023 World Championships. For years, breaking the 10-second barrier seemed an insurmountable challenge for high school athletes, with Trentavis Friday's 10.00 seconds in 2014 standing as the closest approach until recently. The landscape of junior sprinting experienced its first seismic shift in April 2024 when Christian Miller from Creekside High School in northern Florida ran 9.93 seconds under legal wind conditions at the Pure Athletics Elite Invitational. Miller's breakthrough made him the first high school athlete in history to officially break the 10-second barrier, a feat considered revolutionary at the time. Many experts predicted his mark would stand for years, if not decades. Miller's remarkable 2024 season included breaking 10 seconds 2 additional times. He culminated his high school career by running 9.98 seconds at the U.S. Olympic trials, finishing 5th and narrowly missing the Olympic team. His consistent sub-10 performances established him as the second fastest junior athlete under 20 in history, just behind Letsile Tebogo's 9.91 from 2022. Following his record-breaking high school career, Miller made a significant career decision. Despite signing with the University of Georgia, he bypassed collegiate competition to turn professional with Puma, the same sponsor that supported sprint legend Usain Bolt. Miller articulated his ambition clearly. "Last year I was trying to be one of the best sprinters in high school. Now I'm trying to be the best in the world. His professional debut has already proven promising. At a recent season opener in Florida, Miller clocked 10.02 seconds, defeating established professional and shot Carrie Richardson's boyfriend, Christian Coleman, 10.06, while finishing behind only Olympian Courtney Lindsay, 9.97. Just when Miller's 9.93 seemed untouchable, Braden Williams has completely shattered that mark with his 9.82 run, a full 0.11 seconds faster, representing an enormous margin in sprint events where championships are often decided by mere hundredths of a second. However, there's one significant caveat to Williams' spectacular performance. The wind during his race was measured at plus 6.0 meters per second, substantially above the legal limit of plus 2.0 meters per second required for record recognition. One commentator described the conditions as basically a typhoon kind of tailwind. Due to this excessive wind assistance, Williams' time won't count as the official national record, though it stands as the fastest ever run under any conditions by a high school athlete. But wait, there is more. Track experts have calculated that with legal wind conditions, Williams likely would have run approximately 9.96 seconds with no wind, or around 9.88 seconds with the maximum legal tailwind. While these wind-adjusted estimates aren't exact science, they strongly suggest Williams would have broken the 10-second barrier even under standard conditions. Still a remarkable achievement for an 18-year-old. Interestingly, this wasn't Williams' first venture into sub-10 territory. Just 1 month before his 9.82 performance, he clocked 9.99 seconds, though again with a slightly illegal wind reading of plus 2.6 meters per second. This pattern of exceptional performances with wind readings just over the legal limit has become a frustrating trend in junior sprinting globally. In Australia, 17-year-old sensation Gout Gout has experienced similar circumstances, breaking both the 10-second and 20-second barriers with wind readings just beyond legal limits. As one commentator lamented, "Dear wind, please chill out," acknowledging that while the times are extraordinary, legal marks would make them officially record-worthy.
Gout Gout has broken the magical 20-second barrier as he took the 200-metre title at the Australian Athletics Championships in Perth, the teenager's biggest threat in the final.
Though Williams' 9.82 stands as the fastest high school time ever recorded, the fastest wind-aided junior time belongs to Trayvon Brommel, who ran 9.77 seconds with a plus 4.2 meters per second wind in 2014. A month after that performance, Brommel backed it up with a win-legal 9.97 to win the NCAA title, becoming the first junior to officially break 10 seconds. This historical precedent suggests Williams may soon translate his wind-assisted performance into a legal sub-10 clocking. If Williams can achieve anything close to his 9.82 under legal conditions in coming weeks, he would not only secure the official high school record, but establish himself as one of the world's premier sprinters regardless of age or experience level. The broader context of these remarkable junior performances indicates we may be entering a new era in sprinting development. Athletes like Williams, Miller, and Australia's Gout Gout are all demonstrating the capability to break both the 10-second barrier in the 100 meters and the 20-second barrier in the 200 meters as teenagers, suggesting the future of global sprinting looks exceptionally bright. For track enthusiasts, the immediate question is whether Williams can replicate his performance under legal wind conditions. As the high school championship season progresses, all eyes will be fixed on this young phenom to see if he can officially claim the title of fastest high school sprinter in history. The progression of the high school 100-meter record tells a compelling story about the evolution of human athletic performance. From Trentavis Friday's 10.00 in 2014 to Miller's breakthrough 9.93 in 2024 to Williams' wind-aided 9.82 in 2024-2025, we are witnessing the rapid redefinition of what teenage sprinters can achieve. Each generation continues to push boundaries further, challenging long-held assumptions about physical development and performance capabilities. As Williams continues his high school season and Miller embarks on his professional journey, their performances serve as inspiration for the next generation of sprinters. What once seemed impossible, a high school athlete breaking 10 seconds, has now happened multiple times. With Williams' latest performance, even the sub 9.9 barrier suddenly feels within reach for elite high school talent, setting the stage for what could be the most exciting era in sprinting history. Will the next high school sprinting star be the one to shatter the 9.9-second mark? Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe to our channel for more updates.
9.82 seconds in the 100-meter dash. That is a performance that I never thought I would associate with a high school track and field athlete.
The track and field world has been left in complete shock after 18-year-old Braden Williams broke the national high school record in the 100 meters with an astounding time of 9.82 seconds at the Class 6A Region 2 meet in Texas. This extraordinary performance has not only rewritten the record books, but has redefined what's possible for high school sprinters across America. The moment Braden Williams' time showed on the scoreboard, the crowd went wild. People couldn't believe what they had just seen. His 9.82-second run in the 100 meters was faster than the winning time at the 2023 World Championships, where Noah Lyles won with 9.83 seconds. For years, breaking 10 seconds seemed impossible for high schoolers. The closest anyone came was 10.00 seconds by Trentavis Friday in 2014. Since then, only two others ran under 10.1. Williams' run shows just how far high school athletes have come. Then came Christian Miller, a sprinter from Creekside High School in northern Florida, who changed everything on April 20th, 2024. At the Pure Athletics Elite Invitational, Miller shocked the world by running 9.93 seconds under legal conditions, becoming the first high school athlete in history to break the 10-second barrier. This performance was considered revolutionary at the time, a mark that many thought would stand for years, if not decades.
And there they go, clean start. Braden Williams with the start we expected, and Dylan Mitchell as well. And it looks like Braden Williams is going to get that 9.9.
Miller's amazing year didn't stop with one fast race. He broke 10 seconds two more times in 2024. In his final 100-meter race of the year, he ran 9.98 seconds at the U.S. Olympic trials, just missing the Olympic team by finishing 5th. His times changed what people thought high school sprinters could do. He now ranks second all-time among junior athletes under 20, just behind Letziel Tobogo's 9.91 from 2022. After his record-breaking high school run, Miller made a big move. Even though he signed with the University of Georgia, he skipped college sports and went pro with a PUMA deal, the same brand that backs sprint legend Usain Bolt. Miller said it best. "Last year, I was trying to be one of the best sprinters in high school. Now, I'm trying to be the best in the world." His 25th professional season has already started impressively. At a recent season opener in Florida, Miller ran 10.02 seconds, defeating established professional and Sha'Carri Richardson's boyfriend, Christian Coleman, who ran 10.06, and finishing behind only Olympian Courtney Lindsay, who won with a time of 9.97 seconds. But just when Miller's 9.93 seemed untouchable, Braden Williams has completely shattered that mark with his 9.82-second run, a full 0.11 seconds faster, which represents an enormous margin in sprint events where championships are often decided by mere hundredths of a second. However, there's one big catch to Williams' amazing run. The wind during his race was measured at plus 6.0 meters per second, way above the legal limit of plus 2.0 meters per second for records. One commentator even called it basically a typhoon kind of tailwind. Because of that strong wind, his 9.82 time won't count as the official national record, though it does stand as the fastest ever under any conditions by a high schooler. Still, experts say if the wind had been legal, his time could have been around 9.96 seconds with no wind, or 9.88 seconds with the max legal tailwind. These wind-adjusted times aren't exact, but they show that even with normal conditions, Williams likely would have run under 10 seconds. A huge deal for an 18-year-old. Interestingly, this isn't Williams' first venture into sub-10 territory in 2025. Just 1 month before his 9.82 performance, he clocked 9.99 seconds, though again with a slightly illegal wind reading of plus 2.6 meters per second. This pattern of spectacular performances with wind readings just over the legal limit has become a frustrating trend in junior sprinting this year. In Australia, 17-year-old Gout has broken both the 10-second and 20-second barriers, but each time the wind was just over the legal limit. As one commentator said, "Dear wind, please chill out." Because while the times are amazing, a legal mark would make them record-worthy.